When Emefiele took the new notes to Buhari, it was Buhari who said he should use local printer. Clark says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. And Niger leader and elder statesman Pa Edwin Clark has alleged that the former CBN governor Godwin Emefiele has intended to print the new Naira notes abroad, but former President Muhammadu Buhari intervened, instructing the use of local printer. He claimed that the decision was influenced by the fact that the managing director of the local printing company was related to the in-law of Mr. President. He explained how the former Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, was ignorant about the Naira redesign and how Emefiele reportedly went back to President Buhari for approval. He also pointed out that quite contrary to the finance minister's stand on the Naira redesign, Buhari intentionally did not heed advice. He said in an interview with Channel Television, when the Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, was questioned, she said she knew nothing about the changes, even though the financial control of the central bank is within her hands, while the central bank man is in the monetary aspect. It was at that stage that during the criticism that Emefiele went back to Mr. President, and the President did not listen to his Minister of Finance. So if anybody says Buhari was not consulted, it is a lie. Perhaps nobody knows about this. Emefiele was to print this new currency abroad. When Emefiele, took the new notes to Buhari, it was Buhari who said he should use a local printer because his wife's brother was the managing director of those who printed this money. So it was Buhari who did it. If you had taken the money abroad, you could have printed enough money. Well, are we still on this issue? The only way this issue is relevant is if they collect the money, they're going to tell us what they're going to use it for. Else, I beg. On to other things. There was no mistake. They knew nothing will happen to them. Hence, they continue to treat Nigerians anyhow. Why is Tinubu continuing with failed policies, even in the face of people dying and suffering? My dear, if you ask me, I don't know. You people are messing up leadership and suffering the messenger, leaving the sender scot-free. God will judge you. Oh, that is what is going on. That is why I said, can we normalize having people who you see that things have gone south and you don't want your name to be, you don't want to be involved, you step away. Who can we trust in this country again? Nobody. Buhari, with the antecedent of integrity and purity in public service, succumbs to the atmospheric hands of corruption. A man that got to power with a precedence that almost gave him a centered in public service, lost to cronyism, ethnicity and cabalism. He ended being the biggest bigot in government. Nigerians were hoodwinked by his stance on corruption to give him the benefit of doubt, but he ended up being corrupt than the past government. Way forward, we need right now, not the past that has no value with its present situation. Tinubu can instruct CBN to print abroad to make Naira available. But wait, won't Emefiele know the implication of printing the new Naira in the country, looking at our peculiarities, my dear? I don't know. Nobody knows what to say at this point. Buhari, most clueless president Nigeria ever had. The painful thing is that he looked to us as a ready president. Considering all time he contested the presidential election, we didn't know he has nothing upstairs to rule. He disappointed everyone that campaigned for him, using his antecedent as a no-nonsense person, not knowing he was very fickle. The worst thing is to disappoint oneself. He disappointed himself to the last, and he didn't know that what was going on in his government as a figurehead, allowing massive stealing by the cabals. The painful thing is that he looked to us as, okay, I've said this before. President Buhari make mistake, and this one should serve as an example for anybody in the position of a lower, position of power, in giving contract to anybody. You must know the very person you are giving it to, if he's competent enough to give you people what you will not complain about. I will be able to advise you on the number of quantity you are about to print out, if it will be enough to go the country that leads to so much suffering. Buhari, the character of a betrayer, and that is not to say Emefiele was clean, but the president was a tribal and unknowingly practiced nepotism and ethnic favoritism. He was dumb and not mentally stable and intelligent to have led this whole nation. Any difference between Buhari and Tinubu is blind follower everywhere. APC blamer useless people, including those that voice them. Alright, Buhari with the character of a betrayal, and that is not to say Emefiele was clean. Okay, I've said this before. How the law in this world is made for popular. Of course now, you won't come outside anyone and see any law for people in the poor. Buhari and his cohorts just rubbish this economy to the level of Banana Republic. Alright. The shameless old man cannot lose it a little. Failed country, he forewarned nobody should drag him to court, knowing fully well all these atrocities. Now that one not even laugh me pass. Come as I thought, say. Alright. You need us to tell Pa Clark. We know it already. Emefiele could not have done anything without presidential approval. The federal government is deliberately trying leprously to exonerate clueless and very corrupt Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari turned this country into a family business. What do you expect from a man like Buhari? May God punish whoever makes us suffer because of his new Naira note. Alright. May God who's make us suffer because I don't understand. But where is Buhari? Is he above the law untouchable even after losing this country? My dear, that is what even angers me the most. Alright, there you are, Edwin Clark again. He has left for Governor Fubara of Rivers State and now it's Emefiele. As he cannot collect some kickback from Fubara, now he has switched over to Emefiele with another fake news. So Clark knows all this and he kept quiet when all these things were going on. Clark's eating from the corners of pot, acting childishly and fake. Remove monkey's hand from soup so that... Okay, remove monkey's hand from soup so that people will not call it human hand. Clark living with lies and propaganda. Alright. Which means Buhari and his in-laws don't print more than enough for themselves and a born generation. Did you know? Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.